Today's Halacha, it's someone from Chutz La'aretz who went to Eretz Israel for the Chagim. Does he need to keep the second day of Yom Tov? No one in Israel keeps second day of Yom Tov. Do I need to? The Halacha said yes. Shulchan Aruch said you have to keep it, and that's your mitzvah. Even though the Torah said you got to put tefillin on the last day of Yom Tov, which right after Yom Tov you have to put tefillin, but the Chachamim rules override that, and you're not allowed to put tefillin. You got to obey all of the mitzvot, everything as if it's Yom Tov by you. If someone moved to Israel and he decides to stay in Eretz Israel, obviously he doesn't need to keep 2 days of Yom Tov. But let's say he went to Israel and he's not sure whether he's going to stay in Israel or not. He needs to make a decision later. Since currently he's considered as a resident of Chutz La'aretz, he needs to keep 2 days on Yom Tov until he really make up his mind and he make a decision. We have an exception. A single boy who goes to yeshiva in Israel, goes to university, and he's deciding to stay in Eretz Israel, for sure he doesn't need to keep 2 days. But even if he doesn't decide to stay in Eretz Israel, Rav Ovadia rules that if there is a chance for him to stay in Israel, if he's going to get a good shidduch and that's going to cause him to stay in Eretz Israel, then he doesn't need to keep 2 days Yom Tov. There is a story of a boy who went to Rav Ovadia Yosef, says, Rabbi, do I need to keep 2 days of Yom Tov? Rav Ovadia said, actually, depends. If you're going to get a good shidduch, would you stay in Israel? He said no. He said, if I'll get shidduch with a dira, with money enough for the rest of your life, would you stay in Israel? He said no. He said, if I'll give you my daughter as a shidduch, would you stay in Israel? He said no. He said, you are hamor. You are patur from all of the mitzvot. So don't worry, you don't need to do any day of Yom Tov. But it really requires a common sense. Lastly, someone here from the US, from all over the world who go to Israel 3 times a year, the Shalosh Regalim, Pesach, Shavuot, and Sukkot. Since this is the main time to celebrate holidays, rabbis are ruling that he doesn't need to do 2 days of Yom Tov. So anyone who wants to go to Israel and to do only 1 day, make sure to buy a house in Israel or an apartment and go there 3 times a year for Pesach, Shavuot, and Sukkot, and you keep only 1 day of Yom Tov. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen ve'amen.
For more daily halacha, or if you have a halachic question, call 954-519-3939.